Here we go.
All
All right. We are here with Ryan Black from Farmer Wants a Wife. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
So you're like the hottest thing in TV right now. I'm not sure if you know that.
I didn't.
You actually are. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
So let's talk a little bit about the show. So it just barely premiered.
Mm-hmm.
We're one episode in.
Yes.
And we don't want to give anything away. But what I like about this show is that you guys are so real. You're real people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. And, you know, Yellowstone is such a big show and cowboys are really having a moment right now.
Yeah.
Which I feel like they always have, but the rest of the world is catching on to it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I like to say that we've always been around. We've always cowboyed. And with the momentum of Yellowstone, it's definitely opened up, shined the light on cowboys. And, you know, most of us, I like to say we do it behind the barrier of a tree line. And I'm a third generation. So like my buddy, one of the other bachelors, he said, we've always been here. It's just, you know, it's kind of cool because they blended that Yellowstone and that bachelor kind of vibe together, and girls have a chance to date actual cowboys and ranchers and farmers on TV and just be able to connect with all the viewers and everything. I think it's pretty awesome.
That is cool. And the premise is these are city girls. These aren't country girls.
Right. Yeah, they're all from the city. And I think it's a really great dynamic because it's a lot of interesting conversations to be had. You know, there was no common ground. You know, we're introducing them to our life, and they're so, I guess shocked by a lot of things, and we're shocked by some of their responses. So it just makes for really good chemistry, TV, you know, humor and everything. And then frustrations, you're able to see all the personalities and characteristics come out. And I think that's really good because if you have, you know, one of the cowboys said, it's hard to fill a cup that's already full. Mm-hmm. So if you have two people that have everything in common and there's, you know, you kind of don't have anything interesting to start off, you know, and so I really, you know, love the dynamic of the show.
Yeah, I do too. And I wish I could just tell the girls, go back in time and tell them it's possible to change. So I was a city girl and now I have chickens.
Oh, wow.
So I'm not like a full-blown farmer. I'm like a Fisher Price, my first farmer, but I'm getting there.
Right. Man, I mean, well, you know, I was, like I say, third generation, but there are some people, like some have the farming background and they get out. Some don't have it and get in, you know, so you never know with someone.
Right. So, you know, we've only seen a little bit so far. I'm so excited for the rest of the season. We don't want to give anything away, but it's going to be good, right?
Yeah. I think, you know, it's getting ready to be real interesting. We got to the first episode and, you know, everyone's asking the question, like, you know, everyone wants to know the end. And I think that the end is, you know, it's all beautiful, everything about it. And every episode is going to be really rich. You know, and there was a lot of content that, you know, it maybe would have even been cool to have. I don't know. I think it was kind of done perfectly with the segment, but some people have said, you know, what if the first episode could have been 90 minutes or something like that, you know? So I'm really excited to see what the second episode is going to look like. And we were watching it real time, you know, with everyone. We were at our press and we were in a room and we were live tweeting and chatting, and they were getting our natural reaction because we were watching it real time with everyone else.
And is that so weird to see yourself on TV like that?
Yeah. Because I've always cowboyed. So what I've done here is just normal for me. And so when the show reached out, I was open for love. You know, I tell people I wasn't necessarily looking. I wouldn't say looking because I think when you're looking, you may not find it, or you'll find, or you may find the wrong type. Mm-hmm. So I like to say I was open for it. And when they came about, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm open for that. And then actually being here on the ranch, it was simple for me because there was a lot of cameras and everything, but we were still moving about in our normal daily lifestyle. Adding the women, of course, which is a major add. It's just everything else was kind of the way that we would normally flow. And then now with being on TV, the first commercial was, well, halftime during the Super Bowl, that commercial came out, and then all the other momentum. It's really it's weird. It's like so much going on at one time, and to see yourself on TV, yeah, it's something. I don't know. You don't know whether to be excited or to be nervous and
Yeah.
anxious. All the thoughts and feelings and everything.
Right. Because I'm sure maybe you have a reaction that you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have said that. And it really kind of puts a magnifying glass on everything.
Yes. And we're all like concerned or wondering how it's going to be edited and the way we'll be portrayed, but it's a wholesome show, so we have that trust. But yeah, seeing like some of the things that you say, and I don't know, it's just weird. Like we're like, oh my God, I said that, so yeah, that's definitely exciting and scary sometimes too, just to wonder like, what did I say during this actual interaction with this person? So yeah.
Absolutely. So we want people to follow you on social media so they can keep up with your life and see what
Yes.
real cowboying looks like. So where can they find you on social?
Yes, my Instagram is rblack24. That's RBLACK 24. And my Facebook is Ryan Black. And I try to respond, at least, right now I'm somewhat able to respond to a lot of the DMs. It's a lot, but we try to get to some of them as we can. And yeah, they follow me there, and I'll do some question answering situations maybe, and try to connect with the fan base and all that.
That's so cool. And I just think it's cool that, when we watch TV, it's Hollywood, you know what I mean? And that's not America.
Right.
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 You get out and yeah. If you get out and you travel and you look around, you're like, there's a lot of land out here and there's a lot of, other stuff going on. So I just think it's really cool that people can see an
entire different situation here, because it was filmed at our ranches, and it's real, it's like a real deal. It didn't get more real. And I had turned down 2 other dating shows because their situation was, like most of them, you're at a resort and you're paired with someone or whatnot. And it's easy, I guess, to fall for the infatuation when you're at a resort and everything is like cheeky and fun. But then when they get back to the real world, they realize, there's a whole different aspect of trying to connect your lives together. Whereas here, it started in the real world with these matches, and it just set it up for a whole, real, genuine, authentic situation.
Right. Because they say when you meet someone, you're dating their representative for the first 3 months, right? You're kind of showing who you want to be, but you're like, this is me. This is it. These are my horses. This is what you got to do.
This is the joys and the frustrations of my daily life. And I think that is why the show has such success. Historically, it's so much success. And of course, this is America's first time in this network with this one. But, I'm excited about it. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I think it is too. I'm so excited to continue watching, see how it plays out.
Yeah.
See how the girls do. I'm a little nervous for them.
Yeah. And I'm excited to continue to follow along with everyone else too, because there's like so many good questions, and, start little topics, maybe some podcasts. I don't know. Just start something where people can give you their questions and their thoughts, and you can kind of respond to them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I think the fans would love that.
Yes, for sure.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking time to speak with us today. And Farmer Wants a Wife on Fox. When can they watch it?
Next Wednesday at 9:00, and it'll stream the next day, the following day, on Hulu or Fox Now, actually. And so, yeah, follow along. Definitely follow along with us on this journey.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Talk to you later.